Alright guys, I got a few words to start off this post-race review of the Daytona 500. I just got a few words to say. Holy shit! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a brand new episode of, or not even episode, technically a brand new season of NASCAR post-race reviews. In today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we will be breaking down the 2026 Daytona 500, and oh my god, what a goddamn finish. My camera's out of focus, bro. I'm still a little shook. I took like half an hour to go catch up on Facebook and take a dump after the race, but oh my god. Where do I even start with what we just witnessed? Wow. That was one of the best 500s in a while. I mean, we'll talk about what I gave this race on a post-race, like on the Skyler scale later in the race, but like, dude, I'm blown away. That was awesome. I loved every second of that. God damn, what, like, where do I even begin to start? It was awesome from start to finish. Dude, so obviously green flag went out. My man KFB led the field to green. I honestly should record a Kyle Busch video tonight, considering I've got the friggin' Kyle Busch shirt on. I was gonna record a friggin' NASCAR 15 career tonight after this, but I guess I'm switching it up a bit. God damn. Never even thought about that, but yeah. What a way to start off the NASCAR season. Obviously, Kyle Busch led the field to green. Some fitting tributes were had on the start. 25 years since the tragic passing of Dale Earnhardt. Threes for life, baby. Threes for life. Oh my god, man. I still can't believe it, what we just witnessed. On lap 5, we had an accident for BJ McLeod. And as X decides to play my audio every time I watch a video. By the looks of looking back at the footage, shout out to BJ McLeod actually getting some sponsors on after getting into the race. Right rear just gave out. Oh my god, Tyler Reddick got caught up in this wreck too. Reddick took a bit of damage. That's hilarious to look back at. Holy shit. Yeah, the right rear just gave out on BJ McLeod, spinning him out in front of the pack. William Byron got caught up in it. Chris Buescher got a piece. Basically all the guys who got wrecked in duel number 1 got a piece of it. And yeah, it was basically a lot of 3-wide fuel saving from there. For some reason, I don't know why Kyle Busch didn't pit on the first caution. I don't know why, because everybody else did. We had a fitting tribute for Greg Biffle on lap 16. Shout out to the Biff. Salute to a king, man. Bad things happen to good people. That's the conclusion I came to about Greg Biffle, man. It's just unfortunate, but it's just the truth, unfortunately, man. Kyle Busch got... The wind was really bad at Daytona today. Oh my god, I noticed that right from the get-go. I was watching pre-race, watching the notes that Chris Myers had just like flying away like this, like... Well, I'm like, well, goddamn. Okay, I guess it's windy in Daytona today. Kyle Busch completely lost the car from under him on the exit of turn 4. Got loose into Brad Keselowski, pushing him down below the apron. By the way, I want to talk about Brad Keselowski later, because I just wondered what it would have been like if he would have won today, because that would have been hilarious to watch. Good save by KFB and Keselowski, though. Good job on the pack by letting them back in and getting them all sorted out. Early on in the race, the 24 hit the outside wall, and yeah, that was... Who was he getting pushed by? Was that SVG? I think it was the 97. Yeah, that is SVG that pushed him up into the outside wall. The Chevys were out there on the outside lane. Byron was a bit of a weapon today. Got caught up in that first wreck with McLeod. Got pushed up into the outside wall by SVG. Damn near wrecked Larson at one point. It's not in the footage, but... I don't know. I don't know how the Fords pulled this off, by the way. But they were the only ones, basically, to not pit before the end of stage 1. Who was it? Zane Smith, Cindric, Blaney, Hocevar, Suarez, Buscher, McDowell's back in there. It's basically front row, Penske and Spire and Alex Bowman, who somehow made that last and got the stage points. Shout out to them. And then the Tri-Oval, Stage 2 collected a lot of people. Stage 2 was definitely some victim incidents. Looking back at this one, I'm trying to see what happened here. Looks like there was just a chain reaction of Zillage getting into Ware and Allgaier, and boom, 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 took a bunch of cars out. Austin Dillon and Chase Briscoe got out on the inside there. Both of the Bass Pro guys went out. Ty Gibbs got caught up in the wreck, trying to see who else got caught up in it there. But yeah, rough break for the Bass Pro Shops drivers. I love the 3 car this year. That 3 is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I can't tell who else. I think, who's that white car on the outside? I can't even tell. Take me back to that friggin' point. Oh, it's Chastain. Okay, so Chastain would have got a piece of it. Looks like everybody else pretty much made it through scot-free, but yeah. This is basically Connor Zilic on plate tracks for you. You're not going to see the best of Connor Zilic on a super speedway. That's just the truth. And, yeah, then Justin Allgaier said, well, how much signal do I need to cut across a lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. That's basically what I thought of. I actually made a meme about it to go on the podcast account. Where is it here? Check my messages here. I actually edit this during a caution. There's the audio.
How much signal I need to cut across a lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
There you go. That's basically what I thought of that wreck, man. But basically what happened here is Allgaier left a hole open for Denny Hamlin. I thought Hamlin was going to push. Allgaier was just trying to manage the lanes by the looks of it. Allgaier just clearly misjudges it, moves back up off the quarter panel of Hamlin, and sets up a 17-car pileup from there. Who was all in it? Hamlin, Blaney, Busch, Cindric, Gilliland, Nemechek, Zane Smith, Chris Buescher, Ty Gibbs again, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, William Byron went around. Like, my God, this is the beauty of the Daytona 500, though. People who get in wrecks can just so easily get back to the front. Todd Gilliland was in that wreck with Connor Zilic and all them. He got back up to the top 5 when that wreck happened with Justin Allgaier. But Bubba Wallace ends up claiming the stage because of it. And that was basically the saving grace of the day for the 23. And then came the final stage. It was basically just gridlocked for the whole final stage. It was basically just gridlocked here, here, here. There was one point where there was a Toyota on the inside. It was Corey Heim, Bubba Wallace through the middle, and Christopher Bell on the outside. I shouldn't say what I was thinking and what my dad said to me during this race. It involves a certain incident that happened in 1945, I think. Don't quote me on when a certain incident in Hawaii happened. But, okay, but then as everybody was cycling through, just getting done their pit stops, the only guy was McDowell, who was actually not going to pit. He was 3 laps to the good, according to Travis Peterson, his crew chief, and it ended up working out well for him, because on lap 9, Corey Heim gave Denny Hamlin a little bit too aggressive of a push, sent Hamlin up into the outside wall after he caught Christopher Bell. This was basically the end of Christopher Bell's Daytona 500, and Bell was having a good day, to be honest, but unfortunately for the 20, it was not meant to be. The right front blew, and basically took the 20 and the 11 out of the race from there. But man, oh man, oh man. That finish, it was basically Spire versus 2311 coming to the white. Hocevar got clear. He got out there, and you guys know how I feel about Carson Hocevar, okay? He may not be the most likable driver, but as a person, Carson Hocevar is one of the coolest dudes you will ever meet. Straight up. So you'll hear me on my post-race reaction. I'll put that up tomorrow afternoon. And I'm just like, oh, come on, Carson. Come on, Carson. It's all you. Come on, Carson. And then when he spun out off the front bumper of Jones, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And from there, I was expecting the caution to come out. They were 3 wide between Reddick, Elliott, and Stenhouse for the lead after that, and I was like, oh my god, is Stenhouse gonna win this again? And then Zane Smith comes up and pushes Elliott, gets him cleared on the backstretch, and I'm like, oh my god, Chase Elliott's gonna win the Daytona 500. I look back, and Riley Herbst is there to give Tyler Reddick a push, and I'm like, oh my god, Tyler Reddick's gonna go steal it from him. Sure enough, they get enough momentum to go make a run. On the exit of turn 4, Reddick looks to the inside, Elliott tries to block, Herbst looks up high, goes off the nose of Keselowski, sends a chain reaction, basically wrecking everybody behind Tyler Reddick, and the 45 car pulls into victory lane in the Daytona 500. Not locked into the chase, thank God. But oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what a finish. What a finish to the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tyler Reddick, that short little fella, gets to lift a Harley J. Earl trophy. Dude, the trophy might be bigger than him. Okay, I just seen a picture of him and MJ lifting it together. That'll probably be my thumbnail. But I was gonna say, good God, Tyler Reddick's the shortest driver out there. The trophy might be bigger than him. Thank God he had MJ out there to help him. But, oh man, that way to go, Tyler Reddick. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was NASCAR. That was the Daytona 500. We haven't had that from a Daytona 500 in a while. That was one of the best Daytona 500s in a very long time. I enjoyed the hell out of that, and my God, I really am pissed that I didn't get to go this year because I had the opportunity to. But my God, Tyler Reddick, you freaking stud. You freaking stud, you, Tyler Reddick. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Anyways, guys, should we get to some post-race results? Holy God, what a race. Man, I can't believe this. Let's look back at these results here. Tyler Reddick gets the win in the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. Tyler freaking Reddick. I'm going to put the results over here. My face may not look as white this way, but yeah. Tyler Reddick gets the win in the Daytona 500. Great race for the 45. Stenhouse Jr. almost got another one. Good try, Ricky, but wasn't meant to be today, I guess. Joey Logano pulls off a P3. Not a bad race for the 22 team. Then it's Chase Elliott in P4. Like I say, guys, I thought this was Chase Elliott's race there down the backstretch, but then what really saved Tyler Reddick was having Riley Herbst there to push him. If it wasn't for Riley Herbst, Tyler Reddick doesn't win this race. So, Chumba Casino get their second Crown Jewel victory win after Bubba Wallace took them to the Brickyard 400 victory lane. Damn. Dude, that's crazy work. That is crazy work. Good job, Chumba Casino. Brad Keselowski, P5. Dude, what would it have looked like if Brad Keselowski won this race? Brad Keselowski didn't win this race. Dude, like, how would it have been? Like, would they would have had to bring him out his cane so he can, like, climb up the banking to get his checkered flag? I don't know what's going on at my door. I think my cat might be trying to sneak in or something. But I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what would happen if Brad Keselowski were to win this race? It all worked out for him, I guess, but dude, he probably took a harder hit there on the final lap and that last crash coming to the checkered than he did breaking his leg more than likely. So fair play to Brad Keselowski. Zane Smith came home P6. Second coming through turns 3 and 4. Not a bad run for him. Chris Buescher finishes 7th. Him and Josh Berry had to talk for some reason after the race. I don't really know why, but good job, Chris, I guess. Riley Herbst, P8, deserved better for the push he gave to Tyler Reddick. Josh Berry, P9, Bubba Wallace, P10. 3 of the 2311 cars in the top 10. To be honest, Corey Heim deserved that finish too. Noah Gragson, P11, not a bad run for Noah. William Byron, Daniel Suarez, Ty Dillon, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Cody Ware. Man, I really wanted Kyle Busch to win this race. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Carson Hocevar, AJ Allmendinger, Ross Chastain, Eric Jones, Michael McDowell, Ty Gibbs, Cole Custer, Ryan Preece, who didn't get any airtime today, so good on him. Nemechek, Blaney went out of the race, Corey Heim, Jimmy Johnson, Shane Van Gisbergen, Denny Hamlin, Casey Mears, Connor Zillage, Austin Cindric, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier, Todd Gilliland, Alex Bowman, and BJ McLeod. Holy crap, I didn't even think about who I was going to give driver of the day to yet. Who the hell am I meant to give that to today? Oh god, I'm going to have to do some thinking here, boys. I'll be right back. Well, I don't really know who to give this Daytona 500 driver of the day to, guys. There's a lot of different contenders, but you know what? I'm going to give it to my man. KFB, Kyle Busch. He's gonna take the award. Honestly, I probably should have gave it to Brad Keselowski. I'll give Brad Keselowski an honorable mention, but I don't know. I just feel like Kyle Busch deserves a bit of a shout out. Was pretty much in control the whole way, really, and one of the cars who really looked to have control of this race. And ever since that big crash with Allgaier, it just never really was the same for him, unfortunately. So Kyle Busch will get my driver of the day for the Daytona 500. Things just didn't work out for him in the end, and that's just how racing goes sometimes, guys. What more can I say? KFB, driver of the day. Okay, Skyler scale time. We're gonna do this, and if NASCAR has it up, let me see. Do they have it up yet? No, they do not have the points up yet, so I guess we'll save that for after Atlanta. But the Skyler scale is back for 2026. Give me a hell yeah, because NASCAR wants us to all say hell yeah, like we're Cletus McFarland. Hell yeah, brother, NASCAR, woo! I mean, this finish was a very hell yeah finish, to say the least. Dude, what a finish. Oh my god, that made up for all the fuel saving in the race. That's actually a pretty perfect segue into my post-race rating. I really enjoyed this Daytona 500, guys. I really did. I think if you were there in person, I think you would have loved every single second of this. But it got really, really dull watching them just gridlock and just like, we're just going to go around the track and save fuel for 20 until like 20 to go. Meow, meow. Like, it got a little boring, to say the least, just during those parts. But the exciting moments truly outweighed it, in my opinion. Usually, the Coke Zero Sugar 400 outweighs the Daytona 500 in excitement. And this year, it rocked. This year, the Daytona 500 rocked. The summer race has got a lot to top after that. It really does. I'm going to give the Daytona 500 a 90%. I think this was a banger of a race from start to finish. And I loved every second of it. I really did. I loved every single second of this Daytona 500. I would happily go back and watch this race again. And I'm sure if you're a 2311 fan or Tyler Reddick fan, you'll go back and watch this in a heartbeat. How funny is it that the first points race after the lawsuit, Tyler Reddick wins? I mean, good for Tyler Reddick, dude. And I mean, it's a great story for him after his little boy was dealing with health issues all year last year, never got a win last season, and comes out the gate with a Daytona 500 victory. We beat the rain. First non-rain-filled Daytona race since, what, 2023? Dude, we're back. NASCAR is back. God told us you can't have a good Daytona 500 till you get rid of the playoffs, and we are so back. Oh my God, I'm over the moon, guys. I'm over the moon. That was the Daytona 500. That is what we live for. That is what we wanted to see, and my God, I love it. I freaking love it. More where that came from, please. More where that came from. Oh my God. But hopefully Atlanta can top that. I mean, Atlanta usually does, so what will this 2026 season have to bring? Holy God, who the hell knows? If you guys are excited for the rest of the season, make sure you smash that like button. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe and share with those notifications turned on, guys, so you never miss a future upload here on the channel. Don't forget to join the Patreon and the Twitch. Follow my podcast. Links are in the touchdowns to track limits. Links are in the description down below for YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts. Sorry. I want to get us on Amazon Music. I will be working on that in the coming days. So just stay tuned. To the Amazon people out there, I may get us on Amazon Music soon, but I am working on it. Yeah. Other than that, make sure you guys check out the GridRival leagues. We have a link to my personal league where a $50 gift card will be up for the winner, as well as a link to the podcast. Somebody can win some cash there. I haven't checked the standings yet for the what are they called? The friggin' leagues yet. Especially my personal ones. I didn't come out of here too bad, you know. In my one league with my friends, I had Blaney, Cindric, Keselowski, Bush on double points, Austin Dillon, and Ricky Stenhouse. Ricky Stenhouse would have had a great one I have on double points. And then in a pay league I have with my friends, I have Byron, Bubba, Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon again, Daniel Suarez, and Ricky Stenhouse. Not too bad. I'll take that. I think that's a decent Daytona 500 for me in GridRival. But the links to my league and the podcast league will be in the description down below, guys. And I'll see you this time next week. The ATL awaits, and I'm kind of upset that this Daytona 500 didn't go into the night, because I could have gave you guys a post-race review at night, because I got Monday off. I got Tuesday off too. Life's good, getting off work, and yeah, can't complain. Cannot complain, guys. We'll catch y'all this time next week for Atlanta, but until then, guys, take care and peace.